Alright, I'm gonna try this again. So Procreate was being a little glitchy. I've been trying out this new interface. Overall, it seemed pretty solid. Um, I have experienced a little bit of glitches here and there, like when I was trying to do the real-time face tracking. It crashed when I was trying to undo, um, and I tried to do a real-time recording, which I'm just kind of laying a bass tone down right now. Let's see if I can do this again. So under the wrench, hit reference, choose face, and get into glitchiness again here. Okay, let's try this again. So there we go. So it's still a little buggy, not to the point where it's unusable, but like I've definitely come across a lot more bugs than I would have liked. So this is attempt number 3 now. I'm drawing just some random stuff. So I'm gonna start off with like just I guess like a foreground layer. I don't know if this is gonna work again. I'm gonna try to record in Procreate too. This may cause it to crash, who knows. So right now it's supposed to be recording in Procreate. We'll see. So I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna choose just kind of like grassy foreground kind of thing. Okay, like I said, it's crashed on me a few times. This is glad I'm kind of glad I backed everything up, but so far so good. It's tracking really well. Um, I was kind of under the same impression before, like, oh, this is dope. Everything's going smooth. Then boom, crashed. So I'm repositioning the little canvas. So far so good. And then the little dots they give you to draw are like really close. Like I wonder if there's a way to edit those. I have to look into more detail to like where it's trying to track your face. So if you want it to be centered, you have to get it really close to those little 4 dots, the 4 markers. And saving it out. So I'm gonna hit stop and Procreate, which it's supposed to save outside of the program. It told me it did before, and it did not. So let's try this again. So I'm gonna close out Procreate. So it did not export even though it said it saved it. Procreate glitches. Okay. Well, guys, I was trying to show you how this thing can export, and you clearly saw that it said it did save it, and it did not. So how do you fix this? Options don't really give you any other options. I can go to my wrench, canvas information. Is it too long of a recording? Like, I'm not sure what the issue is so far. Okay. Sharing doesn't really give me any other information. Preferences. Okay, well, I was trying to show you the recording in real time, and looks like my screen capture is the only way I was able to do that. Okay, so here's glitch number 2 that I found. So you're supposed to be able to import a photo, and I just found one from this artist. He's really dope. I don't know him personally, but I love his artwork. But if I want to use the same colors he used in his artwork, I'm supposed to be able to import the photo, and it creates a whole color palette. Now, I tried this before, and it worked. So the issue I'm finding is it's not consistent. So you're supposed to hit the plus button, which I'm pressing now. I'm trying to use my finger because the pencil tapping I know is really loud. But you can choose from your photos, and I select the photo, and all I'm getting now is this blank palette. I don't know if I need to restart Procreate, so I can try that right now. I'm gonna reopen Procreate, and let's try this again. And again, it's not making the palette like it's supposed to. And I've tried this before with one of my other favorite artists that I follow on Instagram. If you haven't heard of him before, Derek. I'm a slottier name, dude, but I love his artwork. Really dope. Check him out. But I was able to create this color palette from this image the same way, which is why it's really frustrating, because you're supposed to be able to import it, and it made this like whole Batman color palette, which is really fun to do because now I can play around with the same colors. So I know it works. It's just not consistent. So again, I'm gonna try this again, man. So I'll try the other method too. I'm gonna take a picture of this Hoo marker color set I have. So I'm gonna say from camera. So this is kind of what's supposed to do. So I was able to make the color palette. So you know that I'm not, this isn't me, you know. Yeah, so I'll go out of here and I'll take a picture of it. There we go. Knocking stuff over. Go back into Procreate. So you saw like I was able to take a picture and create a color palette that way. So I just took a picture of it from the regular camera. I'm going to try to import that photo as a palette, which it's supposed to do. So I'm going to select the photos. So now that worked. So you can see it's not consistent. I don't know what's happening. If it's not understanding that there's other colors in the image, I don't know if I need to edit the image itself. So let's play around with that theory. So I'll go into the photo. I'm gonna crop this image. So there's no black, anything, and it's just the little knight character guy here. Let's say done. Go back into Procreate. Colors. From the photo. So now it was able to understand. So it looks like unless your image has no border and is very specific, like you have to be really specific with your image there. It can't have any border to it or anything else, or it won't understand. I was getting that just a single black dot from my color palette, which is completely wrong. Anyway, guys, those are the two glitches that I found so far. If you find any, feel free to post them. But otherwise, I love the new program and its wonderful features. So that's all I have to say. Have a good day, y'all.